Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part of our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Carmart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car? A 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Carmart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jared Cleveland, Principal Jason Jones, the staff, the students, and the alumni of Springdale High School, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this presentation of Springdale Bulldog basketball on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Greetings, everyone. On the eve of the great blizzard of 2026, I'm Colton Little here in place of the voice of the Bulldog, Zach Arnn. So as I step in to fill a very large man's very small shoes, the weather is frosty, but it's warm here in Bulldog Arena, and we're set for 6A West basketball. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, and we've got a double dose of the dogs here with Fayetteville in town. Let's turn it over to the public address for tonight's starting lineups. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and we've got a double dose of the dogs here with Fayetteville in town. In the middle for purple, starting lineup, Terry, Ramsey, Rollins, Crone, and Cottle. They'll be matching up with Springdale Bulldogs starting five of Januna, Serrano, Hudson, McCoy, Miller. And we're off here in Springdale. Tap won by Fayetteville. Shiloh Terry, the junior guard for Fayetteville, getting it up to the middle here. They'll get the pass down low, and the points are on the board first for Fayetteville. It's 2-0 here with only 14 seconds gone in the first quarter. Up the court now is Hudson for Springdale. Looking to get the offense set up. She'll get it over on the wing to Serrano. Serrano looking to drive with the right hand down the block. She'll go up for a shot, but it's blocked by the Fayetteville defense. We're going back the other way for the Purple Dogs. Ball goes out of bounds, staying down this way. Peyton Caudle's the trigger man for Fayetteville out of bounds. She gets it into Terry. Caudle jump shot in the lane. It's going to fall. Fayetteville pulling ahead early here, 4-0. Peyton Caudle. Little J in the lane here. Hudson brings it up the court for Springdale, trying to make it move. She gets it over to Kaya McCoy. And that's going to fall for Springdale. Kaya McCoy with the first bucket of the game here for Springdale. Springdale picking him up full court here, man-to-man. Serrano pressuring Terry in the back court. Terry gives it up on the left wing. Caudle. Excuse me, that's Rollins. Rollins gives it up to Caudle on the side. Caudle trying to make a move. She'll cross over McCoy. And we got a blocking foul down low on Springdale as Caudle was trying to take it to the lane. That one's on number 12, Charlene Hudson. Shooting two here for Fayetteville with 6:18 to go. They hold a 4-2 advantage on the scoreboard. First one doesn't fall for Caudle. Rebounded by McCoy, and we're going back the other way as Hudson controls it now for Springdale. Hudson pulls up from three from deep, not going to fall. Rebounded, going back the other way here for Fayetteville. Little pressure in the backcourt there from Alea Serrano on Terry. That's 10 seconds. Took him too long to get across the timeline there. Turnover on Fayetteville, and Springdale trying to get some points off turnovers here early, climb out of this early 6-2 deficit. So Januna gets it into Hudson, and they're back on offense for Springdale. Hudson reverses over to McCoy. McCoy with the follow-away shot, not going to fall. Rebounded there by Peyton Caudle for Fayetteville. She takes it back up the court, guarded closely there by McCoy. Caudle with the bounce pass. Over to Crone. Crone back to Caudle. Caudle pulls up for three, no good. Rebounded by Miller. Over to Hudson, long court pass all the way to McCoy, and the dandy find right there to Januna. Flashy pass right there by Kaya McCoy, and it's 4-6. Timeout on the floor. You're watching Springdale Lady Bulldogs basketball on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Fayetteville holds the early 6-4 advantage here with 5:15 to go. Only one foul so far on Springdale, but gotten a steal and trying to play some good defense here. Fayetteville's going back the other way with it on offense. The junior guard, Shiloh Terry, now controlling it for Fayetteville. She'll get it up the court, guarded closely by Serrano. Terry over on the left side to Crone. Crone trying to get it down low to number 13. Can't fall. That was Caudle trying to get it to Crone. Shot doesn't go. Back the other way for Serrano now for Springdale. Serrano looking for Tori Miller down low. Miller with the nice pass. Tried to find the cutting Hudson, but going to get Hudson for a walk there. Turnover for Springdale. Peyton Cottle bringing it up the court now for Fayetteville. Guarded real tightly there, and they're going to get another foul call on Hudson. Oh, looks like it's going to be a carry instead. Getting away with one right here is Springdale. Forced a couple of turnovers now on some early possessions. Trying to turn that defense right here into offense. McCoy inbounds to Hudson. Hudson gets it in on the top. Torrey Miller gives it away again to McCoy. McCoy's three won't go from the top of the wing. That rebound's grabbed by Fayetteville, and moving now is the Purple Dogs. But that one's broken up there by Hudson again, and it's out of bounds. Couple substitutions here for Springdale. Coming in now is Jackie Arrojo Batres. And Malia Bangs for Springdale. Terry now controls it here for Fayetteville. She's trying to get Serrano off of her, but she's playing close defense. Terry gets it over to Charlie Rollins. Rollins three, no good. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson spins out of there and is trying to get up the court here with it. On the fast break, Hudson over in the corner to McCoy. Three-pointer, it's good! Springdale pulls ahead here early, 7-6, and a little full court pressure. Terry breaks it up. She gets it over to Rollins. Rollins reverses the side of the court with the right hand. She's on the right side now. Gives it away to Ramsey. Ramsey over to Crone. Crone's three from the wing won't go. Body's hitting the floor here on the rebound attempt. Chased down by Rollins. Rollins gives it up again. Rollins now has it in the short corner. Shot won't go, but they get the foul call. So it's Ramsey at the line here for Fayetteville. Our first one clangs off the back iron. Into the game now for Springdale. Avalon Meeks checking in. Second free throw attempt won't go. Hudson, one-handed skip pass all the way down the court, but Meeks' layup won't go. Rebounded by McCoy, then over to, here we go, we got some bodies flying around now. Whoa, the easy find there for Batres, Orojo Batres. Her shot won't go, the layup's no good. And it's off her knee, we're going back the other way. A little confusion, little chaos there for even me. Quick hit passes and strip balls, and just as quick as that, it's a turnover. Now Fayetteville controls it here. There's Matea Brown. She gets up the court. She just checked in for Fayetteville. She'll give it up to Crone, who had it in the corner, but she didn't dribble before she took off with it, and that's another turnover for Fayetteville. A couple of those mounting up here early for the Fayetteville Purple Bulldogs. A little press here from Fayetteville, but the easy find for Hudson. She gets it to Batres down low. Swatted away there by Peyton Cottle. Good transition defense to get back after the press was broken from Springdale. Running the inbounds play now for Springdale. McCoy triggers it. She gets it into Hudson. Hudson crossed it over on the left wing, trying to make something happen. She'll get it down low to Bangs. Bangs, hook shot, spinning in the lane, won't go. Rebounded by Cottle. Cottle with the behind-the-back move, trying to get by the stingy McCoy. There's the crossover. She's in the lane now. Gives it up on the right side to Crone. Crone's three is pure. Fayetteville climbs back on top here, 9-7. 2:35 remaining in the first period. Hudson bringing it up the right side, trying to make something happen. She'll cross over the defender. Looking to drive here now. Tough shot. Little contact, and this one's staying here as the ball flies out of bounds. Springdale looking to rebound. They lost last time out to Bentonville West, but before that, they were the winners of 3 straight. And, of course, last time out, they had the heartbreaking loss to Bentonville West in overtime as McCoy's three-pointer is good. McCoy trying to make sure that overtime loss doesn't happen again here on home floor. She gets her second three-pointer of the first quarter. Springdale now on top again, 10-9. Back the other way is Crone in the corner. That ball gets loose, and it's knocked out of bounds by Hudson. Staying here on this side for Fayetteville. Abigail Koenig is also checked in for Fayetteville. She's got that Rip Hamilton face mask on. Physical player trying to make something happen down low. Crone loses the ball in the corner, trying to make something happen. She's on her butt, can't get up. Tries to find the cutting Matea Brown, but that ball deflects off the shins and it's out of bounds. Going back the other way now is Springdale. .149 to go. Springdale holds on to a 10-9 lead here. Charlene Hudson trying to make something happen. A little pressure here from Fayetteville, trying to make some steals defensively. Hudson gets it over in the corner to Arojo. Batriff, the scoop shot's gonna fall. Excuse me, that was Avalon Meeks there with the scoop shot on the layup. She gets her first points of the night, and Fayetteville now down 9-12 early. Charlie Rollins trying to make something happen, finding the cutting Matea Brown down low, but that one got deflected by the Springdale defense. Lots of active hands here on defense early for the Lady Bulldogs of Springdale, and they've seen some points off turnovers be the result of it. There's another steal for him again as McCoy puts it over her head to Hudson. Whoa, a little bit of showtime there. Hudson wraps it around her back, and the left-handed layup. Are you kidding? Whoa. That's a highlight they're going to show again and again. Look at that. Kaya McCoy gets the interception. She tosses it no look over her head right to Charlene Hudson, who takes it and takes a nice little stroll, does the Dr. J wraparound. And that's a nice highlight you only see right here on the Springdale Athletic Foundation television.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Harbor High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Back in action here at Bulldog Arena as Springdale holds on to a 5-point lead with 1:14 to go in the first period. They've taken advantage of some sloppy passing from Fayetteville, and the points on the scoreboard reflect their hustle on defense. Peyton Cottle now working on Charlene Hudson, trying to make something happen here for the Purple Dogs. She crosses over the defender. She skips it over to Matea Brown. Brown now looking to find somebody. She's in the corner with Abigail Koenig. Koenig gives it up, and that three-pointer is pure off the handoff from Charlie Rollins. 12-14 now as it's 45 seconds and counting down now in the quarter. Hudson gives it up to McCoy at the top of the wing here, top of the key. McCoy loses the handle for a bit. She's caught down at the low block. She'll give it up. Down low to Bangs. Bangs with the handoff there to McCoy. Right back to Bangs. Bangs. Floater not going to fall. It's rebounded there by Crone. She gets it over to Cottle, and now here comes Fayetteville in transition. Easy layup for two is going to fall. That's number 20, Abigail Koenig, in the right spot at the right time on the fast break. She gets rewarded with the easy layup, and we're not here at 14. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Hudson's pull-up J not going to go. Cottle gets the rebound, and we're going to be tied up here at the end of the first quarter. It's 14-14. Nothing giving for either team. You're watching Springdale Lady Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation television.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
In a battle of the dogs, it's all tied up after the first period of play, 14-14 here at Bulldog Arena. Both of these teams looking to get back on the winning track here as the Lady Bulldogs from Fayetteville fell to Bentonville West this past Tuesday, and that was the last team the Springdale Lady Bulldogs played as well. So both teams met their match from the Wolverines, trying to get back into the winners column here on Thursday night. Three-pointer is good from McCoy, and she picked off right where she left off in the first quarter. It's 17-14 now as McCoy pouring it in from on the three-point line. Fayetteville's made some substitutions as well. So Tasha Robertson checks in for Fayetteville. So for the Bulldogs, it's Januna, Hudson, McCoy, Miller, and Serrano again. Springdale Bulldogs, that is. Miller now has it at the top of the key. She'll reverse it over to Januna. Januna picked up her dribble, but she's got Miller down at the low block, trying to make a power move here. Fadeaway shot won't go. Rebounded by Cottle. Tied up right there, and a foul is called on Januna. On the floor for Fayetteville, it's Robinson, Terry, Ramsey, Cottle, and Rollins. As another foul is called here on the home side of half court with that stingy defense there by Alea Serrano. And they're going to grab a sub for her real quick as Jackie Arojo-Batres comes in. So Fayetteville trying to get back on the move here. Put some more points up in the second quarter with 7:09 to go. Terry gets it up the court. She's got Robinson on the right side. Robinson flips it over on the wing, and the three-pointer is good. Charlie Rollins now pouring in her second three-pointer of the night. It's 17-17. Hudson trying to make a move on Robinson. She gets the slick pass to go to Miller. Miller gives it away as the pass was a little bit too long for her, trying to race out of bounds and save it. Crone kicks it up to four to Cottle. Cottle gets it over. Charlie Rollins again, wow. 2 3-pointers in succession here, and Fayetteville is pulled ahead 20-17 with 6:25 to go in the second quarter. McCoy now with the point guard duty. She'll take it with her left hand, trying to make something work. Reverses back the other way. Gives it up for Arojo-Batres. Back up top here is Januna. Januna back to Hudson. Hudson now with the left hand, trying to make a drive. Her pass is stolen away there by Charlie Rollins. Getting it done on both ends is Rollins, but that one's stolen right back. McCoy had it. Hoisted it right back up, and that one didn't fall. Substitution now as Miller goes off the floor. Malia Bangs checks in for her. Crone now as well back in the game for Fayetteville. Possession stays here. Hudson's the trigger man. She tries to get it into a cutting Januna, but that one won't fall. Januna gets it back, flips it over to Hudson. Wide open shot here for McCoy. McCoy's three won't go. Rebound by Arojo-Batres. Shot's not going to fall, but she was fouled over the top there by Lily Crone. And it's 2 shots at the line here for Jackie Arojo-Batres. 17-20 with 5:46 to go in the second period. Both teams trading three-point shots and some sloppy passing as well has got us in this stalemate. First one good there for Arojo-Batres. Springdale goes 2 for 2 at the stripe to start off the night, and it's 19-20. Fayetteville just barely ahead of Springdale here in this one with 5:43 to go. Terry pressured in the backcourt by Januna. She'll get it over the right side, but that one's stolen away by Arojo-Batres. She gets it up to Hudson with a left-hand layup, and it's good. Tight defense on the press there by Springdale. It pays off in transition with the layup, and they're up now by 1. Here's Cottle back the other way with a scoop shot layup. She gets it to fall through traffic. And just like that, back and forth we go. Fayetteville now ahead, 22-21. Hudson slicing and dicing in the lane. She got all the way deep into the paint there. Tries to put one up, and Fayetteville hacked her right there. She'll shoot 2 at the line. Foul was on sophomore guard Peyton Cottle. Looked very impressive moving the ball up the court tonight. Hudson's first one rims out here. Fayetteville still holds a 1-point advantage on the scoreboard as a timeout is taken here by Springdale. We'll get you back to the action in just a minute here. You're watching Springdale Lady Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. 21-22 is your score right now as in a battle of the Bulldogs as Springdale just 1 point behind here. These teams have gone back and forth early in the first half. No team really able to edge out the other one so far, but Charlene Hudson at the free throw line here to try and tie it up. Missed the first one, makes the second one here, and we'll be tied up once more. 5:13 to go in the second period. Hudson's second one won't go either. Rebound there by Aubriana Ramsey. She gets it up to Crone, who finds Cottle all the way up the court. Ooh, free throw break defense. Not good there for Springdale. Didn't get back in time. Fayetteville caught him napping, and they pull ahead now by 3 points. 24-21 with just under 5 to go. Hudson in the lane. She'll get the blocking call as well. That's Cottle again going to get whistled for that one. Excuse me, that's going to be on Aubriana Ramsey. Only her first one, so no need to worry there for the Fayetteville squad. Here's Hudson again at the line, trying to cash in. She left 2 points out there earlier. She's not going to let this one go by without at least getting one in. Second free throw is true there for Hudson. 23-24, Fayetteville still on top. Lots of pressure in the backcourt here for Terry. She beats it with ease with the left hand. Finds the pass down low to Crone, but it slips out of her hand. She's got it again now in the corner, trying to make something happen. The give and go is pure. Crone has it with Terry. Ooh, a nice step through there by Shiloh Terry. And it's 26-23 for Springdale. Wow, what a lead court pass by Hudson, but that one gets stolen away at the end by Crone, who just happened to be at the right place at the right time. Hudson was trying to find Jackie Arojo-Batres streaking down the field, the court, wide open. She reminded me of a receiver, as wide open as she was, but pass couldn't find the hands of number 22 for Springdale, and that one was going back the other way. Crone to inbound. She gets it into Terry here for Fayetteville. Guarded closely by McCoy. Terry gives it up to Rollins. Rollins back to Cottle. Cottle trying to make something happen. She's been deadly to this Bulldogs defense. She'll drive into the lane and try and get one, and she gets Malia Bangs to put a little extra contact on her. That'll be the first foul on Malia Bangs. First one's good for Cottle. It's 27-23. Cottle's second one won't go. That one's scooped up there by Hudson. She's been wheeling and dealing all game long. Dangerous on the fast break. Here she is again. That layup's going to fall, and just like that, back and forth we go again. Neither team really able to gain an advantage here. Transition defense will be a point that is mentioned, I'm sure, at halftime. Terry gets it up to Matea Brown, who just checked back in for Fayetteville. She's driving on the right side. Gives it back up to Terry again. Playing patty cake a little bit, and the ball falls out of bounds, but staying in possession of purple. Charlie Rollins checking back in here for Fayetteville. She's drained a handful of threes so far, so you're going to be keeping an eye on her if you're Springdale. Number 20, Abigail Koenig, also checks back in for Fayetteville. Down low is Rollins on the right wing. She's working on McCoy. Rollins pops for a three on the right side. In and out of the rim, won't go. Rebounded there by Koenig. Koenig gets it over to Brown. Brown back up top for Peyton Cottle. Cottle and McCoy going at each other at the top of the circle. That ball's deflected. It's going to stay here for Fayetteville. 3:11 to go, 27-25. Fayetteville up only by 2 here as we've gone back and forth. Brown triggers the inbounds pass right there and finds the cutting Lily Crone for 2. Now Fayetteville back ahead by 4, 29-25 with 3 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Hudson now trapped up top. She'll get it over on the wing and right back to her. Hudson trying to make something happen here. She gets it over to Avalon Meeks. Meeks' three is good. 28-29. Both of these teams just trading buckets on possessions. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Slick hands right there by Kaya McCoy. He's been a pest all game long. A couple of steals, that one slick pass that we saw earlier, and these perimeter players for Fayetteville are going to have a hard time sleeping at night thinking about Kaya McCoy pestering them all game long. Inbound now, Rollins gets it away. She gets it right back after the deflection by Rojo Batris. Crone now, three-point shot, not going to fall. Rebounded by Matea Brown for Fayetteville. Here's Charlie Rollins' three-point shot. Ooh, in and out of the rim. I'm sure she would have liked to seen that one go. Crone gets the rebound. She's in the corner. She'll kick it over. Rollins has it, trying to make a move on Meeks. Crone now back in the corner with it. Ball is reversed. Up top, trying to set it up with what little time is left. There's Cottle. She stops in the lane with a nice slick pass. Tries to find Koenig. Koenig gets it back up to Cottle. Cottle for 3, no good. Rebound by McCoy. We're going back the other way. McCoy with the right hand on the right wing. Speeds up. All clear to the lane, and she puts the Bulldogs of Springdale back ahead with 1:40 to go. It's 30-29. This defense for Springdale has come alive at opportunistic points. And that's why they hold the advantage right now, 30-29. Cottle gets it over to Matea Brown. Matea Brown, she hands it off to Rollins, and there was a hard screen right there, and McCoy fell down to the ground. She's begging for a foul call, didn't get it, looks over to her bench and wanted the same thing. That was a collision right there. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Fayetteville pulled ahead right there on the jump shot. Hudson has it now, trying to get a screen right from Bangs. Traffic being directed by Bangs, left side now. Here's Hudson trying to work on smaller Brown. Never lost her dribble, gets it to Bangs. Bangs tries to fire a shot up. A little bit of contact right there as a shot that didn't draw a whole lot, but there was a lot of contact. Bangs will be shooting 2 right here with 46.7 seconds to go with her team, the Springdale Bulldogs, down by 2 here going into the second half. Bangs' first one is good. Shiloh Terry texts back in here for Fayetteville. Second free throw on the way for Bangs, off the front iron and rebounded by Rollins. Rollins crosses up McCoy right there, getting it up the break. She gets it over to to Crone. Crone now trying to make something happen. She picked up her dribble, being pressured now, stolen away by Hudson. Actually, McCoy comes away with it. She rips the ball out of there, gets it over to Hudson, and we're going back this way with it if you're Springdale. Hudson gives it up to McCoy, and she fires one from deep that's no good. Rollins on the rebound, gives it up to Terry. Terry, lead court pass all the way to Crone. Crone in the corner for Robinson. Robinson's three-pointer is good. With 5 seconds left to go in the half, Robinson hit the corner three, and now it's one last hope as McCoy fires it from full court. That was half court, but it won't draw any iron. At least not the net anyway. 31-35 is the score going into halftime. Fayetteville holds a 4-point advantage. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
In Springdale, school feels like home. Because here, safe neighborhood schools mean we don't just teach class, we teach your child. We have the resources and pathways to fuel any passion. We're small enough to know exactly who you are and big enough to get you exactly where you want to go. Come home to Springdale Schools.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part of our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good, but Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Harbor High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. for this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Welcome back to Bulldog Arena here for this 6A West women's basketball matchup. Fayetteville ahead by 4, 35-31. Both teams taking advantage of the fast break here. Grabbing steals, heading down to the other end and converting buckets. Same group to start that came out for Fayetteville. Terry, Ramsey, Rollins, Crone, and Cottle. And it's the same starting five for Springdale as well. Januna, Serrano, Hudson, McCoy, Miller. Here's McCoy on the fast break trying to find Miller down low at the block, and Springdale gets the scoring started here in the second half. Terry now being guarded by Serrano. She'll pull up right here and get the offense set up for Fayetteville. She'll get it over to Rollins. Rollins now trying to make something happen. That pass is deflected, but it ends up in the hands of Crone. Here's Cottle. She's been aggressive all night. Here's a jump shot from the left elbow. No good, but the rebound is picked up there by Aubriana Ramsey. Ramsey now gets it back out to Terry on the left wing. She'll get it down low. Crone fighting for the rebound. Might be a foul call there on Fayetteville when it is. Lily Crone put a shot up down low from the post and did the right thing, tried to grab her own rebound, maybe just a little bit too forcefully. She'll get called for the foul there, and we're headed back the other way. Springdale with possession, in control now, 33-35. Just over a minute gone here in the second half. Hudson now on the left side. She'll cross up Robinson, who just checked in for Fayetteville. Fires it over in the corner, number 3, Alea Serrano checking into the game here. She'll fire it from 3 in the corner, and Springdale pulls back ahead 36-35 with 6:35 to go. Here's Terry for Fayetteville, looking to get a screen along there from the left side from Ramsey. She won't give it up, but she does to Robinson now on the left wing. Robinson trying to drive right, loses the handle a little bit, gets it down low to Cottle. Cottle's two-point shot will go, count the bucket. Blocking foul going to be called down low on number 2, Destiny Januna for Springdale. Fayetteville back on top here again. Wow, both teams just back and forth, trading buckets all night long. Something's got to give here on the defensive end for the floor for Springdale. Cottle's free throw is good. Fayetteville moves ahead by 2. Here's Hudson bringing it back up the court. She'll take a screen from Miller. It gets deep into the lane. Floater not good, but she gets a run rebound. Whoa, another slick pass, and it finds the wide open Tori Miller, who lays it off the window for 2. My goodness, Charlene Hudson showing off some surreal court vision here in this 6A West matchup. Terry being pressured now on the other side of the timeline from McCoy. Stingy defense there by the guard for Springdale. Terry picks up her dribble, gives it up to Ramsey. Ramsey now gets it over to Rollins for a deep 3, and that one finds the bottom of the bucket. Fayetteville just won't go away. Charlie Rollins getting it done from behind the arc. She's been pouring it in from the three-point line for Fayetteville. Here's Hudson back up the court now, trying to work on Robinson. She'll give it up in the corner once again to Serrano. That three-pointer won't go. Rebound by Rollins, and Fayetteville's headed back now on offense. Rollins in control on the right side. Stop and pop three-pointer, no good, off the front of the rim. Rebound there by Cottle. Cottle's layup won't go. Can't find the rebound, and it's in the hands of Hudson, who gets it over to McCoy. McCoy on the left wing, trying to make something happen. She'll pull it back out. Oh, a little dipsy-daisy there. Tried to fake it out and get a layup right there, but it was deflected by Robinson, who came back with it. She'll do a full-court pass to Cottle. Over again to Rollins, whose shot won't go. Rebounded by Cottle. That one won't go. Rebounded by Ramsey, who finally puts it in for Fayetteville. So the offensive boards. Second chance points for Fayetteville. Story of the second half so far for the team in purple. Springdale has still been efficient here on the offensive end. Hudson's really been getting those passes to go and find their open players, but that one was a little lazy and it won't go. It's stolen back the other way. Rollins gives it up for Robinson. That one's not going to fall. Miller comes up with the rebound, but it's ripped away, and Robinson's going to get called for the foul right there. New group in here for Springdale. Subs checking in as well as a couple for Fayetteville. In now for Springdale, number 20, Jackie Arojo Betres. Avalon Meeks as well. And Malia Banks for Springdale. Matea Brown. Abigail Koenig in for Fayetteville. Hudson still the point man here for Springdale. She'll bring it up. The clock winding down with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter here. First part of the second half. Bangs, lazy pass stolen away by Cottle. Cottle back up the court now for Fayetteville, fighting off the grabs of Jersey. She'll take it on the left side. Scoop shot, no good. Rebounded by Koenig. Kicks it out to Brown. Three-pointer won't go. Fight for the rebound. Fayetteville comes away with it. Oh. Vic Rimmer for Fayetteville getting it into the official. Wanted some contact right there. Looks like we're going to get a timeout call for Fayetteville. You're watching Lady Bulldog basketball here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Confusion going into that timeout as we come back here at Bulldog Arena. Fayetteville up 43-38. Didn't know if there was a foul called or ended up being a timeout. Vic Rimmer for Fayetteville wanted to get into the officials a little bit, wanted some contact there on some of those rebounds that Fayetteville has pulled away. Here's Koenig now at the top of the key for Fayetteville. She'll get it over to Cottle, who gets it down low to Rollins. Rollins back up to Brown. Here's Robinson on the wing. Top of the key now, here's Rollins. Rollins gets it down low, kind of find Koenig. And a foul called down low there on Malia Bangs for Springdale. A little more physical second half. It's Kaya McCoy checking back in here in place of Jackie Arojo Betres. Matea Brown, the trigger man for Fayetteville. She's looking to get it in here. Gets it up top to Koenig. Koenig over on the right side to Robinson. Robinson tries to get past on the dribble. Charlene Hudson formed a wall. Said, no, ma'am, not today. Ball deflected out of bounds, but it's staying here. Cottle inbounding for Fayetteville. She's looking for an open cutter man. She'll find Rollins on the right wing. Rollins pulls up, step back, three-pointer in the corner, no good. Gonna hit the top of the backboard, and we're headed back the other way. Nice step back there from Charlie Rollins. She's found ways to make space all night long. Springdale down by 5 here with just over 3 minutes to go. Hudson, the point man, gets a screen from Bangs on the left side. Ball is deflected almost out here by the corner. Hudson gets it back. Puts one up in the lane, but it won't fall. Gets her own rebound. She's in the corner now. Cross-court pass over to Bangs. Corner three. Not going to fall. McCoy grabs the board. She's got it back over in the corner. And we got a timeout here with 2:39 to go in Bulldog Arena. Springdale trying to claw back in this one any way they can. You're watching Springdale Lady Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Springdale coach Heather Hunsucker called that timeout right there, probably trying to empower her team. It's been just over a couple minutes here, scoreless for Springdale on the offensive side of the ball. Fayetteville up by 5 here, 43-38 with 2:39 to go. McCoy gets the inbound to Hudson, finds the open cutter man, Bangs, who's wide open. Before she laid it up, took too many steps, gets called for the walk and a turnover there for Springdale. Robinson, Cottle, Terry Rollins, and Koenig in for Fayetteville. And it's Serrano, Meeks, McCoy, Hudson, and Bangs in for Springdale. Robinson on the left side. She finds Rollins, three-pointer in the corner, no good. Rebound going back the other way. Hudson finds it, wide open. McCoy streaking down the court. That one's going to go. Transition defense has been the name of the game for Springdale today. They get another bucket, and they're trying to make another stop. Shiloh Terry ran into the outstretched arms of Charlene Hudson right there, and Hudson gets whistled for the foul. Defense into offense has been a big chunk of the Springdale Lady Bulldogs' points today. Those steals have turned into layups on the other end more often than not. Here's Terry. She'll give it away to Cottle on the left wing. Cottle trying to make something happen down low. Euro step, finds some space, but the shot won't go. Rebound by Ramsey, no good. McCoy comes away with it. She's got two men to beat on the other side. She pulls up for the J mid-range off the front of the iron. Saved by Hudson, but into the hands of Rollins. Nice hustle play there by Hudson. That pass almost got away from the Bulldogs for Fayetteville, but Robinson comes away with it. Here's Ramsey, who's checked back in for Fayetteville. She tries to get it down low to Robinson. She had position down there on Hudson. Couple of substitutions now for Springdale. Januna comes back in for Meeks. Hudson's going to get a breather as well. Serrano, Januna, McCoy, Bangs. Trying to get a stop on defense. Ramsey's shot won't go. But it's rebounded by Robinson, and she finds the cutting Ramsey again. 45-40. Springdale just can't close this 5-point gap here with 1:15 left to go in the third quarter. McCoy taking over the point guard duties now. She'll cross up Robinson, gets the pass over to Januna. She gives it up to Bangs. Bangs picked up her dribble, trying to make a little space for McCoy. McCoy's run into a wall of trouble. She gets it down low. And Jackie Arojo Batra is trying to make something happen on the drive. She gets fouled there. Aubriana Ramsey stood in her way. Tori Miller checking back in for Springdale. 57.6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Fayetteville clinging to a 5-point lead, 45-40. Miller down low, trying to use her size to her advantage. Shot won't go. Hit the rim and the glass a couple of times. But there was a little bit of harm right there, and she'll be at the free throw line shooting two. Trying to close this gap a little bit with less than a minute remaining in the third quarter. First free throw for Miller draws back iron. Substitution now for Fayetteville as Charlie Rollins comes back in place of Satasha Robinson. Matea Brown has also found her way back onto the court for Fayetteville as well. Miller's second free throw finds the net. It's 41-45. Here's Rollins now. The other end of the court. She's working on McCoy, trying to get it up here and beat the break. Rollins picked up her dribble. She gives it away to Ramsey at the top of the key. Ramsey guarded tightly by Miller. Rollins finds her way open for another three-pointer. That one won't go. Ramsey gets her hands on it. And it looks like we got a jump ball call down here. Possession arrow does favor Fayetteville, so it's going to stay on this end of the court. 41-45. Springdale behind by 4. 33.2 seconds left to go. Inbound pass. Cottle gets it right back to Terry in the corner. The three-pointer shot won't go. Rebound finds its way into the hands of Springdale. At least it will here after that jump ball. Heather Hunsucker now putting her playmaker Hudson back into the game here. Januna is going to find some bench. .20 seconds to go. Hudson has it right here, playing for the last shot of the quarter. A little pressure here being sent by Fayetteville. They're going to send two right at Hudson's face. She gives it up right there. Finds it way to McCoy down low. McCoy's errant shot won't go, not going to fall. But it's going to stay here on this end after the deflection off of the Fayetteville Lady Purple Dogs. 3.8 to go in the third quarter. Aroe Batres, the trigger man, trying to make something happen on the last inbounds play. Hudson fakes the jab step, three-point shot off the front of the iron, not going to go. Serrano grabbed the rebound in the corner, but too late. 41-45 is the deficit for Springdale. Trying to claw their way back into this one with 1 quarter to play. You're watching Springdale Lady Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
1 quarter left to play here at Bulldog Arena. Fayetteville clinging to a 4-point lead. Springdale's been getting it done on the defensive end. Several steals and fast break points to their credit, but also some turnovers on their end have kept them from clawing their way back into this game. It's 45-41. 1 final quarter to go. Both of these teams hovering right around 500 in conference play, trying to get their footing as we move here into February. Fayetteville gets it in. It's Rollins controlling it. Should try and get it to Cottle. Cottle on the left wing. She's guarded tightly there by Hudson. Aubriana Ramsey set the fake pick right there. Crone finds her ball, finds the ball in the corner. She'll skip it all the way over to Charlie Rollins, who has just been lights out from three-point land tonight. Hudson pulls up on the other end. Her three-pointer is good. Okay, trading three-point baskets here in the fourth quarter. A little electricity in the final minutes of this 6A West matchup. Here's Rollins. That one's poked away by McCoy, but it's going to stay on this end. Cottle gets it into Shiloh Terry. 7 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here in this fourth quarter. Ramsey now has it. She skips it over to Cottle. Cottle's three-pointer not going to go. Hudson finds the ball in her hands. She gets it up to McCoy, who's wide open. Her layup is good. It's 46-48. Springdale back within 1 bucket here. A little pressure here in the backcourt. Rollins' three-pointer won't go. She had the shot fake and had a little bit of space. Another jump ball is being called. And Springdale has possession. So now we're headed back the other way. Clutch tie up there for the Springdale Lady Bulldogs defense as they're only within 2 points now. They've kept the deficit manageable all game. Trying to tie it back up here with 6:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Arojo Batris now in the game for Springdale. Hudson has it. She's driving. Nice little nifty move. Layup, hoop, and the harm. Springdale tied it up right there. And Charlene Hudson has a chance to grab the lead right here for Springdale with 6:27 to go. Here at the free throw line, trying to convert the and one. So Tasha Robertson checking back in there for Lily Crone for Fayetteville. Hudson's free throw is good. Springdale back in the lead now for the first time in a while. Heather Hunsucker wants to see that defense step up. In the corner now for Fayetteville is Cottle. She finds the wide open Ramsey cutting. Ramsey's cross court pass to Robinson. She finds Rollins. Rollins pull up Jay at the elbow. No good. Crone grabs the rebound again. Excuse me, that's Cottle. She tries to lay it back up off the glass but got hacked, and she's going to be shooting two here for Fayetteville. Kai McCoy gets whistled there for the foul, only her second. With 6:06 to go, Cottle's first free throw. Not going to fall. And the second free throw rolls in for the sophomore guard. We are tied up 49-49. Just over 6 minutes left in this ball game. Charlene Hudson trying to make another play here for Springdale. She gives it up in the corner to Betress. Betress picks up her dribble. She gives it up to Serrano. Serrano trying to make something happen on Terry. Drive with the left hand. Pump fake, pivot. Tries to find Miller down low. Ball's kicked around for just a minute. Ends up in the hands of Fayetteville. Cottle has it. She's trying to outwork McCoy. He's sticking with her like glue. Here's Cottle all the way down the court. Layup won't go. Rebounded there by Arojo Batris. Arojo Batris all the way up to Serrano. Serrano, her layup is going to rim right out. And Fayetteville gets away with run right there. Serrano tried to lay it off the glass on the left-hand side. Rolled all the way around the rim and spun out for Springdale. Avalon Meese going to check in there for Jackie. Rollins to inbound against the full court pressure here for Springdale. Terry trying to blow by Serrano. Little action down low, trying to work open Cottle or Rollins. Rollins has it now. She's guarded by Miller. Aubriana Ramsey comes away with it off the pick and roll, and her left-handed layup is good with 5 minutes to go. It's 51-49 Fayetteville. Whoa, another full court pass there again. Charlene Hudson just sees the floor better than anybody. Tori Miller was wide open down there at the low block. Pass hit her right in the breadbasket. Tried to go up with it, but good defense there from Fayetteville. Pass deflected out of bounds, and we're staying back this direction. Hudson inbounds it. All the way back across the other side of half court to McCoy. Miller has it now on the right wing. Foul called right there. Peyton Cottle gets charged for her third foul right there. Saw some bodies hit the floor. Looks like the feet got tangled up. She's going to stay on this side of the court, though, as McCoy looks to inbound it. She finds Serrano. Serrano trying to work on the smaller Terry. She skips it over there to Meeks. Meeks, left-handed layup, won't fall. before she could take that shot, Heather Hunsucker is going to want a timeout right here. It's 4:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Fayetteville holding on to a 2-point lead, 51-49. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Only a basket separates these two teams from just down the interstate from each other in this 6A West women's basketball matchup. Fayetteville ahead 51-49. Springdale has the ball down low under their own basket. Heather Hunsucker just called a timeout. Let's see what she drew up. Anything special coming here? Wouldn't have mattered anyway. The 5-second call was made against Springdale, and they're going to turn it over. Rollins gets it into Terry. 4:27 to go. McCoy trying everything she can to get that ball away from her, and she does. But the ball gets away from her, trips over the feet, gets back into the hands of Fayetteville. Robinson now has it. She puts it high off the glass, and the layup is true for Fayetteville, and they pull ahead now by 4. 53-49 with 4 minutes to go. Here's Hudson on the other end, trying to work on Caudle. She'll try to use the screen for Miller. Those two come with her for Fayetteville. She gets it over to Serrano on the left side. Serrano pulls back out with it. Once again, there's Hudson in the corner. Hudson, a left-hand move around the glass, but the layup won't go. Miller couldn't grab the rebound. Ramsey does for Fayetteville, and here come the Lady Purple Dogs. Going to get an official timeout right here, looks like, as Hudson's being tended to. May have gotten the breath knocked out of her. She'll check out of the game for a few minutes. I know Springdale would love to have her out there. She's been making plays for the Lady Bulldogs all night. Hopefully she can get back into this one with 3:40 to go. It's McCoy, Meeks, Bangs, Januna, and Serrano for Springdale. Terry, Robinson, Caudle, Ramsey, and Rollins for Fayetteville. Caudle has it now, trying to work on Januna. Caudle's layup won't go. Into the hands of Serrano, who fell onto the deck, but McCoy was right there to help her out. Here's McCoy trying to work on Robinson. Crossover. Ball gets away from her, scooped up there by Rollins. Rollins finds the streaking Ramsey, who tries not to go out of bounds. She saves it right there and gets Terry to grab the ball right back for her as Terry sets it up for Fayetteville with 3 minutes to go. Fayetteville ahead by 4, 53-49. Ramsey gets it down low to Caudle. Caudle has the size advantage over Januna, and she uses it to her advantage. 55-49 here for Fayetteville. 2:50 to go. McCoy trying to will her team across the finish line to victory. And another timeout's going to be called here on the court for Springdale. We'll step aside and be back in just a minute here. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good, but Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
We welcome you back into this broadcast of Springdale Lady Bulldog basketball on Springdale Athletic Foundation television. 6 points is the lead for Fayetteville, 55-49 with 2:45 left to play in this matchup. Springdale inbounding the ball on their own sideline. Serrano's the trigger man. She gets it into Hudson, who checks back in. Good to see her back on the court for the Lady Bulldogs for Springdale. She pulled one up from deep. That one's not going to fall, but it finds its way into the hands of Meeks, who put it up off the glass. The layup rimmed in and out. Fayetteville now has it with Robinson going back the other way. She'll give it up to the point guard, Shiloh Terry. Terry waiting on the action from Ramsey, who comes open. Ramsey, she'll cross-court pass all the way to Terry. Looking down low for Cottle, who's posted up on Hudson. Cottle now on the right wing, waiting on a screen. Pass gets away. It was in the hands of Banks, but she can't come up with it. Terry now finds herself with the ball. Stolen away is the pass. There's Hudson. She's going straight to the rack. Pulls up with it. Layup is good. 51-55. Clutch defensive play right there by Charlene Hudson. She comes up with the fast break points off the steal. Looked like Cottle was going to challenge that shot a little more, but the nifty pump fake and layup off the glass there for Hudson brings the Bulldogs back within striking distance at 4. Cottle gets it in out of Terry. Serrano guarding her deep on the other side of the court. Trying to run some action down low for Rollins, but they find Ramsey down low, and she'll get one layup to spin off the glass, gets her own rebound, and puts Fayetteville back ahead here by 6. 1:27 left to go here in this one. McCoy has it. She gives it up top to Hudson. Hudson being guarded by Cottle. Hudson trying to take it in low on Cottle. That one's not going to go. Cottle gets the rebound. And with 1:13 left to go, Fayetteville holding on to a 6-point lead right here. Springdale's got to turn up the intensity on defense to walk away with this one. In the corner now is Rollins. Rollins, three-pointer is good. That might be the dagger for Fayetteville as the clock runs down under a minute. Not a lot of immediacy here in Springdale's game, but that pull-up J proves me wrong. Three-pointer won't go for Hudson. Rebound finds its way into the hands of Terry. And McCoy may be a little frustrated right here at the end. A little too aggressive trying to grab that rebound. 43.5 to go, 51-60. Springdale behind here by 9. Cottle the inbound now for Fayetteville, trying to close this game out. She'll call a timeout right there. Didn't want to run into the 5-second violation. We didn't want to run into any violations either. We'll be back in just a minute here. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation television.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Back to wrap up this one here in Springdale as Fayetteville in command of this one, 60-51. They pulled ahead late thanks to some aggressive offensive rebounds. I say that, and Serrano gets a steal and a bucket here with 40 seconds to go. Another timeout. The Springdale Lady Bulldogs team showing a little bit of fight with under a minute to go, trying to claw back into this one. We're going to take a short break one more time and be back in just a minute. You're watching Springdale Lady Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation television.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Harbor High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Serrano grabbed the steal off the inbounds pass and made this one just a little bit more interesting with 40 seconds to go. Springdale now only down by 7, 53-60. Ramsey trying to get it in for Fayetteville. She gets it to Robinson, who gets it all the way over. That pass may be a little long. It's not. Rollins finds it for Fayetteville. And Hudson climbs on the back of her for a foul right there, trying to do anything they can to get this clock to keep that time stuck on it. So Springdale can claw back into this one. Terry trying to get it into Cottle down low for Fayetteville. Cottle gets it. Grabbed her head. A little physical down there. The ball gets away. Ramsey still has it for Fayetteville. She'll get a pass over to Terry, but a foul is called down low on Springdale. 27.3 to go. Springdale down by 7, 60-53. Terry to inbound for Fayetteville. Her pass is stolen away by McCoy. 25 seconds to go. McCoy down the court. Shot pulled up. Three-pointer won't go. Blocked from behind. McCoy had a steal right there in transition. Pulled up for the three-pointer with no one around her, or at least in front of her. But one of the Fayetteville defenders came from behind, swatted it away, grabbed the rebound, and Springdale was helpless to do nothing but foul. Cottle at the line here for Fayetteville, trying to ice this one away. First free throw won't go with 20 seconds left. Still 60 points for Fayetteville, 53 for Springdale. Cottle's second one is good, and Fayetteville moves ahead here by 8 with 20 seconds to go. Hudson and Springdale trying to get just a few more points, maybe see if it can get even more interesting. Three-pointer no good from Arojo Batris. Fayetteville grabs the rebound, and with 10.2 seconds left to go, more free throws for the Lady Purple Dogs. Cottle again at the stripe for Fayetteville. First free throw is good. And the second one is true as well. Fayetteville now ahead by 10, 63-53. Hudson, one last grasp here. Three-point shot blocked by Cottle. Rollins with the rebound. No whistles for the foul here. And this one's in the books, folks. Fayetteville comes into town, grabs a 10-point lead. They move to 3-3 overall here in the 6A West. Springdale falls back down to 500 at 3-3 as well. The Lady Bulldogs will be up again next week at Bentonville for a 6 o'clock tip, weather permitting. We'll be back in just a minute here for action in the boys' game. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part of our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
In Springdale, school feels like home because here, safe neighborhood schools mean we don't just teach class, we teach your child. Come home to Springdale schools.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Harbor High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
We welcome you back here to Bulldog Arena. It's supposed to snow a whole lot here this weekend, and I hope you got your milk, bread, eggs, and toilet paper. Just kidding. I hope you got your popcorn because tonight's about to be a movie. Fayetteville and Springdale, 6A West boys basketball coming up in just a second here. Let's bring it down to the court for tonight's starting lineups. Well, you heard the starting lineups there. First, for the visiting Bulldogs, it's Byron Daniels, Will Schaefer, Hudson Garrett, Kenyon Johnson, and DJ Hudson. And for your hometown Springdale Bulldogs, it's Xavion Sissavon Landry, Javion Phillips, Taven Bledsaw, Kenyon Thomas, and Orion Leatu. Leatu and Hudson to jump for both Bulldog squads here, and we are about to get underway in Springdale. Basketball time at Bulldog Arena. Hudson controls the trip for Fayetteville, and we're in action now. Kenyon Johnson being guarded up top there by Leatu. Johnson skips it over to Schaefer. Daniels now has the ball in his hands. He reverses it into the corner to Schaefer. Back up top here for Bryson Daniels. Schaefer being guarded closely. Ball's deflected and stolen away right there for Springdale. It's Javion Phillips with the steal. Sissavon Landry gives it up top to Phillips. Phillips in the corner now. There's Bledsaw. Bledsaw stop and pop, trying to get the layup to go. Shot won't go. Rebounded there by Bryson Daniels for Fayetteville. Daniels finds the wide open number 5, Hudson Garrett, down low, but the layup won't fall. Sissavon Landry walks away with the rebound. A lot of contact right there, and Fayetteville wanted the call. Sissavon Landry running the point here for Springdale. He's guarded up top by Hudson Garrett. Sissavon Landry driving blind, left side, layup is good, and Springdale opens up our scoring here in this matchup. 2-0 with 6:47 to go in the first period. Here's Kenyon Johnson. He gives it over to the right side to Bryson Daniels. Daniels trying to work over on Bledsaw. On Thomas. Schaefer now has it. He reverses it up top. Bryson Daniels. Daniels gives it up over to Johnson. Johnson guarded closely here by Phillips. Into the lane in the bucket there for number 12, Kenyon Johnson for Fayetteville. Fayetteville showing some full court man-to-man defense here. Springdale trying to get past it. Here's Xavion Sissavon Landry. He goes behind the back and blows by Garrett, but his pocket is picked right there, and Fayetteville comes away with it. Schaefer in the corner. He gives it up to Johnson. Johnson back to Schaefer, then to Daniels. Daniels saw a lane downhill. He wanted to attack, but he got a little bit of happy feet right there. Gets called for the walk, and we're headed back the other way for Springdale. .550 to go. Here's Sissavon Landry trying to work on Garrett. He gives it up on the right side. Phillips over to Leatu. The J at the free throw line extended won't go. Schaefer gets the rebound. He gives it over to Daniels. Daniels moving downhill. Ball gets away from him, and it's stolen away. Good hustle right there on the deck by number 2, Javion Phillips, to come away with that one. And his hustle is rewarded as Springdale had the possession arrow, and it looks like we're headed back this way on offense for Springdale. Here's Sissavon Landry on the left side of the top of the key. He gets it inside to Leatu, skips it over to Phillips. Phillips' his three-pointer, not going to fall in and out. Rebound there by DJ Hudson. Hudson bringing the ball up the court, trying to work on Leatu. He'll give it up on the left side. Top of the key, three-pointer won't go there for Schaefer. Rebound for Springdale, and we're headed back this direction on offense. Here's Sissavon Landry, picks up his dribble. Ooh, and gets whistled for the walk right there. Turnover. Fayetteville with control of the ball. Schaefer to inbound. 4:53 to go in the first quarter. Still 2-2, a low-scoring affair so far. Brad Stamps calling out the plays for his Fayetteville Bulldogs. Here's Kenyon Johnson trying to make it work. He gives it up on the right wing to Daniels. Daniels back to Schaefer. Here's Johnson again on the left wing. Daniels, jab step, trying to make something happen down the lane. Good defense on the perimeter. Here's big DJ Hudson up top. He pulls up for a three-point shot. That one's going to fall. Three-point bucket for DJ Hudson. Fayetteville slides ahead 5-2. Sissavon Landry tried to reach around Hudson Garrett right there for Fayetteville. Ball gets deflected off of Garrett. Just sticking down here. There's Kenyon Thomas now with the ball on the left wing. He'll dribble it off his foot. Oh, they're going to say that it went off of Will Schaefer's foot for Fayetteville. He's pointing the other direction. Everybody clad in purple here is pointing back towards the Fayetteville basket. They want that ball back. Thomas gets it into Sissavon Landry, who blows by the defense for Fayetteville, but the ball gets poked away and ends up in the hands of Hunter, who takes it all the way back for a layup with the hoop and the arm. The Springdale crowd not happy about that one. Thought the contact was a little too soft to warrant a foul call, but nonetheless it got whistled, and DJ Hudson here with 5 points early, looking to make it 6 as he steps to the free throw line to convert the N1. Free throw's good, and Fayetteville now leading 8-2. They're 5-0 in conference in first place in the 6A West. Springdale at 2-3, trying to move back up in the conference standings. Here's Phillips. He gets his pocket picked by Kenyon Johnson, who lays it up on the right side off the glass. Greg Scott's seen enough early here for Springdale. They're down 12-10. We'll be back in just a minute with 3:40 to go. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. 10-2 is your score with 3:40 to go here in the first period. Springdale only with the one bucket to their credit so far, trying to make something happen on the offensive end. Fayetteville's jumped out here to a 10-2 advantage to start the first quarter. Still the same 5 for both groups out there. No substitutions yet for either squad. Leatu with it now on the elbow. He'll skip it over there to Phillips. Phillips gives it up to Landry. Landry gets it stolen from behind to Schaefer. Schaefer gets it all the way up the court to Hudson Garrett, who lays it up and in for 2. 12-2 now for Fayetteville. Here's Kenyon Thomas trying to make something happen. Down by 10 points. Dribbles the ball off his leg, and Fayetteville gets another timely turnover. Substitutions now for Fayetteville. Number 13 and number 10 check in now. I don't have a number 13 on my roster for Fayetteville. We'll try and find that out during the break for you. Number 10 is Simeon Brill. In for Springdale is number 11, Fred Hudson. Number 5, Gunnar Green. Number 30, Marco Johnson. Shot no good for Fayetteville. Springdale has the rebound. Johnson with it on the right side. He'll set it back up here, trying to make the offense work. Spin move there, trying to go downhill, lays it up off the glass. Got pinned off the glass as well, but not before a little bit of contact on the shot. Looks like they're going to give a goaltending call there. DJ Hudson couldn't let that one go, just too hard to resist. And the goaltending call is going to give Marco Johnson a chance for an and one here early for Springdale. 2:36 to go. Springdale down 4-12. Marco Johnson at the line. Johnson's free throw's good. Springdale now only down by 7 here with 2:35 to go. 12-5 advantage for Fayetteville. Also checked in for Fayetteville is Luke Barnett. He gives it up to Hudson. That pass is stolen away right there by Fred Hudson on the other end for Springdale. Hudson now trying to cross up Daniels. He'll get it down low. Pass is kicked around right there, but it ends up into the hands of Taven Bledsaw, who turns around and puts it through the net. 7-2 now for Springdale. Little run for the hometown Bulldogs. Here's Kenyon Johnson. He'll try and dribble out of a trap here. On the other side of half court, gets it up to Daniels, who pulls up for a three at the top of the center. At the top of the arc. That three-pointer is good. It's 15-7. Fayetteville holds the advantage by 8 here. Just under 2 to go in the first quarter. Here's Fred Hudson trying to make something happen for Springdale. He gets the ball down low, but the pass is stolen away there by Kenyon Johnson. Johnson, cross-court pass to Daniels. Daniels all alone on the left side of the wing. That three-point shot won't go, but he finds his own rebound. He's suffocated there in the corner, and Marco Johnson's going to get whistled here for a foul. A little too handsy in the corner in a trap right there. .90 seconds to play. Fayetteville to inbound it. Kenyon Johnson's the trigger man. He gets it up to Schaefer. Schaefer trying to make something happen. He'll give it up to Hudson. Hudson looked for the shot right there, but he decides to drive. Pull-up shot won't go. He got whistled for the walk, and a timely turnover as Springdale might have got caught a little bit out of position right there. Hudson takes it across the timeline for Springdale, looking to find their way back into this one. They'll give it up down low, but that pass is ripped away right there by number 10, Simeon Brill, and Fayetteville's just been suffocating all these entry passes into the post for Springdale. It's Kenyon Johnson with it now. He skips it over to Barnett. Barnett finds Hudson. Hudson back to Daniels in the corner. That was Brill. Back to Hudson, over to the left side. Here's Johnson again. Step back, Jay, mid-range. That one's true as well, and the Fayetteville fans love to see it. They pulled ahead by 10 points here with just under a minute to go. 43 seconds. Fred Hudson gives it up on the right side to Gunnar Green. Green now dribbles with it. He tosses over to Johnson. Johnson back to Hudson. Hudson in the corner. Three-point shot by Taven Bledsoe, no good. Fayetteville comes away with a rebound. And they're ahead by 10 here as the shot clock is off. 18 seconds to go. Johnson's holding it for one final shot here in the corner for Fayetteville. Little pressure now by Springdale as Johnson comes up to guard. Schaefer with the long three-point shot won't go. Tries to get his own rebound, but the ball is deflected out of bounds. Fred Hudson with one final push here in the quarter. Skips it over to Johnson. Johnson as the buzzer sounds. Three-pointer's good. A little momentum there as Marco Johnson ends the quarter with a three-point shot with time winding down. Springdale down 10-17. You're watching Bulldogs basketball on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
In Springdale, school feels like home. Because here, safe neighborhood schools mean we don't just teach class, we teach your child. We have the resources and pathways to fuel any passion. We're small enough to know exactly who you are and big enough to get you exactly where you want to go. Come home to Springdale Schools.
Ten to 17 your score here. Kenny and Johnson now for Fayetteville controls. Here's Bryson Daniels for Fayetteville, trying to make a move there. Kenny and Johnson now has it. Daniels, crossover move, pull up Jay at the elbow. That one's true. 19-10 now, the Fayetteville advantage. Here's Fred Hudson for Springdale. Trying to keep Springdale in the game here with some slick passes at the point guard spot. He picks up his dribble. Gets it over to number 35 for Springdale. It's Roland Klein who just checked in. On the drive is Gunnar Green. He gets fouled. We'll be shooting free throws here for Springdale. Gunnar Green at the line for two here for Springdale as they're down by 9 points here. That first free throw makes it 11 to 19. 7:03 to go here in the second period. Green's second free throw is good. 2 for 2 at the line is Gunnar Green. Orion Leatu looking to check back in for Springdale. Here's Kenny and Johnson. He gets it over to Hudson Garrett. The entry pass into the post finds DJ Hudson for Fayetteville. He tries to go straight up with it. Springdale defense wasn't going to let him have it that easy, but they fouled him. Hudson's at the line here again for Fayetteville. 6:47 to go. Fayetteville got the best of Bentonville West this past Tuesday. And of course, last time out for Springdale, they fought their way back from an early big deficit against Bentonville West and only ended up dropping that one by 6 points this last Friday night. Second free throw for Hudson is good. 21-12 now. Fayetteville in charge of this one with 6:45 to go. Marco Johnson bringing the ball up the court here for Springdale. He's guarded closely by Hudson Garrett. Foul call on Hudson Garrett for Fayetteville. Johnson trying to use that size, bully his way into the paint. Here's Fred Hudson for Springdale. Uses Klein's screen on the left side, gives it up right there again to Leatu, who checked back in. Leatu back to Johnson. Leatu wide open on the right wing. Three-pointer won't go. DJ Hudson grabs the rebound for Fayetteville, and he's bringing it back the other way. Here's DJ Hudson trying to work on Klein. Hudson drives into the middle of the paint. The layup is good, 23-12. Now your score with 6 minutes to go. Fred Hudson, dribble handoff there to Marco Johnson. Johnson over to Gunnar Green. Green gives it to Leatu, right back to Green. Green in the corner, finds Marco Johnson, who had the head fake and Found an open shot, but it won't go. Rebounded here by number 12, Kenyon Johnson, who's pushing it back up the court. Johnson pulls it back out. He'll settle for a three instead, and that three-pointer doesn't draw anything but the very, very front of the iron. Goes out of bounds. Springdale grabs possession. Klein and Hudson go back to the bench for Springdale. Sissavon Landry now checking back in, as well as Taven Bledsaw for Springdale. Johnson gives it up to Sissavon Landry on the left side. Landry spinning, trying to make something happen. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Leatu. Leatu now to Bledsaw. Bledsaw tried to find Marco Johnson in the shooter spot in the corner, but Johnson hadn't quite slid over that far. Pass was a little far out of bounds. Springdale with some costly turnovers here early. Marco Johnson's going to go to the bench here with 5:11 to go. That means Javion Phillips checked back in for Springdale. They're down by 11 here with 5:06 in the second quarter. Dangerous pass finds its way into the hands of Hudson Garrett. Got deflected, and then Leatu and Hudson for Fayetteville got tied up with it. .455 remaining here in the second quarter. Sissavon Landry gives it to Leatu. Leatu picked up his dribble. He gives it over to Phillips. Javion Phillips back to Leatu. Leatu over on the left side now to Landry. He'll give it to Bledsaw. Bledsaw tries to get that pivot to work. Nothing doing there. Ball gets deflected back up top into the hands of Javion Phillips. His layup's no good. Leatu grabs the rebound, comes out of there. Physical rebound for Leatu, and he's rewarded with the wide open basket. 14-23 now. 4:22 to go. Here's Kenyon Johnson again for Fayetteville. Springdale trying to trap him in that dangerous part of the corner. Now it's Bryson Daniels who pulls up with a mid-range J. Shot won't go. Green with the rebound. Springdale now with back-to-back stops. Crocs court pass. Sissavon Landry over on the left side to Phillips. He pulls up for three. It won't go. Hudson grabs the rebound. He's trying to out-muscle everybody to the other end. Ball gets deflected. The referees say Springdale's going to get this one right there. Nice defensive play with some good hands. Three minutes and 50 seconds here to play in this first half. Springdale down by 9. It's 23-14. Fayetteville in charge. Sissavon Landry on the right side. That ball's deflected there. Hudson Garrett active on defense. Poke that one away from Xavion Sissavon Landry. With a steal on the other end rewarded to Springdale, Fayetteville comes back and gets a defensive stop on their own. Still got a 9-point lead here to go with 3:39 to play. Here's Kenyon Johnson. He's calling out the signals. Fayetteville running a little action here as Schaefer appears open in the corner. Here's Simeon Brill again back in the game for Fayetteville. DJ Hudson puts up a three from the top of this arc. That one won't go. Rebounded by Bledsaw. Here's Javion Phillips trying to work on Will Schaefer. Physical game so far here in Springdale. Phillips and Schaefer got tied up right there in the lane. Foul called there on Fayetteville. Kenyon Johnson gets whistled for it. That'll be the first for the senior guard. Under 3 minutes now in the first half. Here's Sissavon Landry trying to make some plays here. Get his team back in the game. They trail by 9. Bledsaw has that one stolen away from him by Kenyon Johnson. The senior guard showing some veteran savvy here for Fayetteville. He's calling out plays again, and Fayetteville's trying to run some action down low. Luke Barnett now here for Fayetteville. He gets it over to Schaefer in the corner. He finds Hudson posted up in the short corner. And his pass into the post is stolen away there. Taven Bledsaw. Timeout called now by Springdale with 2:21 to go. See if they can draw one up here to get some points on the board going into the halftime. It's 14-23, Springdale trailing by 9. Back in just a minute. You're watching Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with a highly rated Arvesco.
2:21 remaining here in the first half in Springdale. Springdale Bulldogs find themselves in a 9-point hole. Just haven't been able to get the shots to fall so far. Playing decent defense. 3-point shot right there on the way for Kenyon Thomas. It won't fall when here comes Fayetteville on the fast break. Well, Kenyon's shot on one end is rebounded by Kenyon on the other end. That's Kenyon Johnson for Fayetteville. He takes the fast break all the way back, lays it up off the glass, and now it's an 11-point advantage for Fayetteville, 25-14. Here's Phillips' three. That one won't go. Rebounded by Bledsaw. Bledsaw with the layup in and out of the rim. Another one on the offensive rebound won't go. Hudson comes away with the lead court pass all the way to Barnett. Barnett's layup no good. And there's Kenyon Thomas for Springdale with the rebound. It's a good transition defense for the Springdale Bulldogs, stopping Barnett, who was wide open there on the long pass from DJ Hudson. Entry pass into the post. Going to create a dead ball as foul whistled on Fayetteville. Roland Klein, who came in for just a little bit, is going to go to the bench. Marco Johnson's going to come in. He'll step in place of Kenyon Thomas. So it's Johnson, Leatu, Sisavon, Landry, Bledsaw, and Phillips out there now for Fayetteville. Sisavon Landry at the point guard spot. He'll dribble to his left side, spins back around, gets it to Bledsaw, trying to find Leatu posted up at the free throw line. Sisavon Landry now on the left wing, turns, reverses, gets it back to Leatu. There's Taven Bledsaw hunting for a shot. He'll find a 3-point shot. It won't go. And Hudson Garrett grabs the rebound. Under a minute now to play. 50 seconds as Fayetteville holds an 11-point lead. Schaefer gives it up in the corner to Hudson. Hudson had a wide open lane. Could have possibly thrown one home right there, but the unselfish play gives his team a bucket anyway. 27-14. Fayetteville with a 13-point advantage. 30 seconds to go. It's Javion Phillips with it. Here for Springdale. Phillips loses the handle. It's recovered there by Landry, but Landry slid just a little bit too far and ended up out of bounds. Turnover there for Springdale. Those have been costly so far for the Springdale Bulldogs tonight. And Phillips is going to find himself having a conversation with coach after that one. Shot clock off. 24 seconds left to go. Brad Stamps giving Kenyon Johnson just a little bit of extra schooling right here. Down to the wire we go at the end of the first half. 10 seconds as Fayetteville plays for the last shot. Johnson picked up his dribble, but he gives it away to Hudson at the top of the key. Hudson now back to Johnson. Free throw line extended. Johnson tries to lay it off the glass, and with 1 second to go, Bledsaw can't get his shot off. Excuse me, that was Thomas. And Springdale down 13 points here as we move into the second half. It's 27-14 here in Springdale. Fayetteville holds the double-digit advantage. We'll be back for more second half action at Bulldog Arena. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Car
She is the 10th Lady Bulldog to earn this honor. Before tonight's game, Kaya has now scored 1,201 points in her career, which moves her to the 5th all-time leading scorer in Springdale girls basketball history. Kaya is joined by her parents, Roderick and Tanya McCoy, as well as her godparents and godsister, Teresa Kendall, Chris Kendall, and Kerrigan Kendall. Please help us in congratulating Kaya and her family on this amazing accomplishment.
Heart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Harbor High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Welcome back here for one final half of 6A West basketball at Bulldog Arena. Fayetteville with a commanding 13-point lead, 27-24. They came out and just let they let Springdale have it on defense. Been suffocating down low. Not many passes have made their way to their intended point. Kenyon Johnson starts with it for Fayetteville. He finds Schaefer. Now it's back to Johnson in the corner, driving on Gunnar Green, who comes back out to start the second half for Springdale, along with Fred Hudson. So Coach Scott maybe not happy with some of the starters. Here's Fred Scott at the point for Springdale. Working on number 5, Hudson Garrett for Fayetteville. Leatu, entry pass deflected. Bledsaw now with it in the corner. He gets it over to Marco Johnson, who makes a start in the second half as well. Leatu's pass is knocked away. Hudson with it. He's in transition. Easy layup. Not going to fall there for Hudson. It finds its way back into the hands of Fred Hudson. And now Springdale has control of this one. Fred Hudson pulls up for 3. That one's not going to fall. Gunnar Green skies to grab the rebound. He'll get a cross-court pass to Marco Johnson, who finds Hudson in the corner. Fred Hudson uses the screen from Olian Leatu. Thought about a three-point shot, passed it up instead. Finds Leatu in the post. His pass down low to Bledsaw won't go. Cross-court pass there from Garrett to Schaefer. Good ball movement from Fayetteville. Found Daniels a three-point shot, but that one doesn't fall. Here's Fred Hudson blowing by everybody. He finds himself in the corner, tries to get the entry pass in the low post to Bledsaw. That layup won't go. Leatu tried to get it back on the other end and get the rebound, but he couldn't grab it. It's Bryson Daniels instead for Fayetteville. He takes it all the way down to the other end and tries to make a layup. That one doesn't fall home. And here's Fred Hudson again. He's grabbed a couple of rebounds. Now going back the other way, Hunter Garrett gets whistled there for the foul. He tried to reach in behind it, trailing the play. Refs won't let you get away with that one. 6:05 to play here in the third quarter. Springdale still down by 13 here. It's 27-14. Coach Eric Scott changing up the rotation in the second half, maybe trying to inspire some of his starters. Orion Leatu now in the post. That shot is true. Springdale opens up the scoring here in the final half of play. Here's Bryson Daniels now on the wing. He dribbles over to the right side. Finds Schaefer in the corner. He got knocked down right there. Maybe wanted to shoot 3 free throws, but not going to get the call. That rebound is grabbed there by Springdale, and Marco Johnson running the point here for Springdale. Oh, body-to-body contact at the top of the key. Johnson loses the handle right there. Looks like Bryson Daniels pulled the chair out from under him. A scrap for the ball in the middle of the court. Fred Hudson comes away with it after the pass from Bledsaw. And that one ends up out of bounds after the turnover there by Springdale. Timeout called on the floor. We'll step aside for just a minute and be back for the final half of action of 6A West boys basketball. Back in just a minute here. You're watching the Springdale Athletic Foundation television.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the...
Here once more at Bulldog Arena. Springdale with the only points so far of the second half. But they still find themselves in an 11-point hole. It's 27-16 with 5:11 to go. Fayetteville in front of this one. They've been able to get it done on both ends. That length in defense causing problems for Springdale. Springdale now coming out in the zone a little bit, trying to switch some things up here. It's Leia 2. DJ Hudson finds it down low, and he'll sky up high for the dunk. Fayetteville taking advantage of the porous zone defense from Springdale. Marco Johnson inbounding it now. He gets it into Fred Hudson. Fred Hudson trying to blow by Hunter Garrett. Hudson gives it to Leia 2. Leia 2 taking one step inside the paint. Spin move. Layup good off the glass. Over the taller defender, Hudson. Leia 2 gets another one to go here in the second half. It's 18-29. Fayetteville still in front by double digits. Indian Johnson being guarded by Gunnar Green. Dribble handoff to Schaefer. Back over to the left side to Daniels. Then over to Garrett. Hudson now with the ball in the corner. He finds the cutting Kenyon Johnson. That layup won't go. Leia 2 comes away with it and gets a foul call as well. Hudson Garrett now with 3 fouls, going to find himself on the bench for a little while, and in comes Luke Barnett in substitution for him. Marco Johnson for Springdale, controlling the point here. It's Johnson, Hudson, Leia 2, Green, and Bledsaw for Springdale. Barnett, Johnson, Schaefer, Daniels, and Hudson for Fayetteville. Leia 2 again for the layup up top. Sweet feed on the pass from Gunnar Green. Springdale now closing in on this lead. It's 20-29. Here's Bryson Daniels on the left side. He drives in low into the paint. Blows right by Leia 2. Gets it off the glass and in with the hoop and the harm with 3:19 to go. Now Fayetteville at the charity stripe for an and one, looking to extend this lead to 12 after Springdale just came down and cut the lead back to 9. Leia 2 not in good enough position to defend Daniels, who blew right by him. And Daniels converts at the line as well. Here's Fred Hudson pushing the pace up the court. He's in the corner now, tries to step back. Ends up giving the pass away to Leia 2. Here's Hudson again. Pull up Jay. Free throw line extended. No good. Fayetteville comes away with it. It's Bryson Daniels on the rebound. He's on the fast break. Shot blocked in the corner on the three-point attempt. Will Schaefer tried to pull up for three, and Gunnar Green said, no, sir. Then Hudson comes back the other way and finds Leia 2, who had position. That foul's going to end up on the floor. Here's Roland Klein now checking into the game as Leia 2 maybe caught an errant punch to the stomach right there on that last one. Marco Johnson now taking it up off the glass. That one's not going to fall. Rebounded by Hudson. He gets it up the court to Barnett. Barnett couldn't grab the handle on the pass, but he still gets it away to Daniels. Run to his own man in Johnson. Johnson grabs the loose ball. Almost a car wreck right there for Fayetteville. Bryson Daniels into the lane. Slices and dices. Layup, no good. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson gives it up to Hudson. Here's Fred Hudson. Looking for the call right there. Fred Hudson gets the screen from Bledsaw. Gives it up to Bledsaw on the left wing. Down low inside to Klein. Klein trying to use that size. Spin move. Layup. Shot good. Roland Klein checking into the game and making his presence known with a nifty footwork. He'll bring Springdale to back within 10. It's 22-32. 1:54 to play here in the third quarter. Springdale trying to close this gap and come out on top. The league leader in the conference right now. Hudson pulling up for three. That one's true. Hudson with a couple of threes tonight. It's 35-22, 1:39 to go in the third quarter. Here's Marco Johnson being guarded closely there by Simeon Brill, who checks in. A technical foul has been issued on the Fayetteville big man, DJ Hudson. I have to admit, folks, I didn't see what might have happened down here. Maybe a little bit of frustration and some trash talking got a little violent. Springdale at the line here, taking advantage of the free shots. It'll be Taven Bledsaw. He put the first one through. And the second one can't find the bottom of the net. So 1 for 2 there on the free. Attempts to put some points on the board for Springdale after the technical foul was issued to DJ Hudson. Just over 90 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's Bledsaw, Hudson, Leatu, Klein, and Johnson for Springdale. Hudson, Daniels, Johnson, Brill. And Barnett for Fayetteville. Lots of action down there in the post. Offensive rebounds aplenty for Springdale. Leatu using his size, comes away with 2 right there on that possession. Puts the layup through the net and gets fouled in the process. He'll be at the line to try and clean up the N1. 23-35, 1:14 to go here in the third quarter. Springdale scrapping to keep this one competitive. Hunter Garrett checking in. He's going to give Luke Barnett a break there. Garrett is playing with 3 fouls for Fayetteville. Leatu's first one fell, but the second one was not true. Springdale down by 11, 24-35. Now here's Daniels with it for Fayetteville. He gets it over in the corner to Brill. Brill dribbling with the left hand. He'll give it over to Hudson in the short corner. Nice pass from Hudson, who found the cutting Bryson Daniels, who lays it up off the window for 2. 37-24 with 48 seconds to go. Roland Klein again. Position down low. All over Hudson Garrett. And Roland Klein coming here big off the bench for Springdale. He's got 4 points. Springdale down by 11. 26 seconds to go. Pass stolen away by Johnson. Here's Johnson on the fast break. He'll pull out of there with it. Finds Leatu wide open. Leatu shot a little bit short-armed right there. He saw Hudson coming up. Maybe Alligator on to just a little bit. Here's Bryson Daniels in transition. His layup won't go, but he gets his own rebound. Puts one more back up. That one won't go. And here's Bledsaw. 5 seconds to go. Bledsaw on the right side trying to make something happen. 1 second floater. It's good. Uncle Momentum taking a visit to Springdale. They cut the lead to 9. We'll be back for one final quarter of basketball here in the 6A West. You're watching Springdale basketball on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
1 quarter remains here in this rivalry matchup on the hardwood. Springdale down by 9, but Uncle Momentum just came and visited Bulldog Coliseum, Bulldog Arena, and you got to feel a little bit better about this final quarter if you're a Springdale Bulldog fan. Defense turning into offense right there, and Bledsaw hit the buzzer beater to end the third quarter, and Springdale pulls within 9. They get the ball back too as well. Trying to cut this lead to as little as it's been since early in the first quarter. Here's Fred Hudson with it now for Springdale. He picked up his dribble and is in a little bit of trouble. Marco Johnson comes in relief. Entry pass tried to get into Roland Klein. That ball gets away and rolls out of bounds, but it was deflected by Fayetteville. Roland Klein stepping into the game here for Springdale, trying to be a presence down low in the paint. It'll be Klein, Hudson, Leia 2, Marco Johnson, and Taven Bledsaw for Springdale. Here's Bledsaw trying to work on Kenyon Johnson. He gets positioned down low, but that shot is denied by DJ Hudson. Garrett to Schaefer. Layup good. Hoop and the harm here for Springdale. Unfortunately, it's 28-39 now for Fayetteville. 7:36 to go in the fourth quarter. Defense on one end for Fayetteville. Transition buckets on the other as Will Schaefer is going to put that one in. Converts the and one. Just like that, Springdale down again by double digits. It's 28-40. Here's Marco Johnson trying to get across the timeline on Schaefer. He does. The pesky defense for Fayetteville is going to come through here again. Here it is for Fayetteville. Number 25, Henry Sims, who just checked into the game. He gets rewarded with a dunk thanks to the ferocious defense of Fayetteville. Coach Scott wants a timeout there for Springdale, and a 14-point deficit now faces the Springdale Bulldogs. We'll be back in just a second here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
In Springdale, school feels like home. Because here, safe neighborhood schools mean we don't just teach class, we teach your child. We have the resources and pathways to fuel any passion. We're small enough to know exactly who you are.
How quickly things can change in the game of basketball. They end the third quarter. Taven Bledsaw hit that last second shot to bring Springdale back within only 9 points, which has been their closest deficit since early on in the first quarter. And then only 42 seconds into this fourth quarter, they're back down again by 14. It's 42-28 in favor of Fayetteville. Fayetteville still playing a little full court man defense here, trying to keep this lead all the way extended. Javion Sisavon Landry is checked back in for Springdale, as has DJ Manuel for the first time tonight for the Bulldogs for Springdale. Leia 2 now with the ball at the top of the key. Entry pass into Klein. The nice spin move and the finish. Klein pouring in the points offensively here tonight for Springdale. DJ Manuel. Stiff pressure in the backcourt. Stiff pressure in the back end of the offensive side of the court for Springdale, but DJ Manuel checks in and gets whistled for the foul. He was trying to pester Will Schaefer. Sims checking back out for Fayetteville. He really just came in, got a steal, dunked it, going to sit back down. Not a bad night. Entry pass on the inbound, tried to find Hudson. It was stolen away by Springdale. DJ Manuel came out of there with it, took off, and ran straight into Hudson Garrett, who's got 4 fouls tonight. So Sims is going to check back in. .6:44 to go. Springdale trailing by 12 here. Sisavon Landry, Bledsaw, Klein, Leia 2, and Manuel for Springdale. Daniels, Sims, Hudson, Johnson, and Schaefer for Fayetteville. DJ Manuel now with the ball on the left wing. He thought about shooting it right there. Gives it up back to Sisavon Landry. Here's Manuel again. He'll have a step back. That one won't go. Tried the step back mid-range jumper. Not going to fall. Springdale putting a little pressure in, blitzing in the back court. It's handled by Bryson Daniels. And a turnover for Fayetteville. Couldn't get it across the timeline. Springdale forcing a turnover on their end of the court here. 6:12 to go. 42-30 is your score in Fayetteville's favor. Here's Manuel with it on the left wing. He'll give it back up to Bledsoe. Bledsoe picked his dribble up, trying to find Klein, who had position down low, but that pass was just a little too hot. Ends up out of bounds. Springdale turnover. Fayetteville's coming back the other way with it. Sims checking back out again. Simeon Brill now into the game for Fayetteville. Schaefer running out of time. He finds Bryson Daniels on the inbound finally. Schaefer again gives it up to Johnson. Collision right there. Rolling Klein tried to get position. Get Kenny and Johnson to get called for the charge. Unfortunately, Rowland didn't have his feet set, and he'll get whistled for the blocking foul. 5:55 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Springdale down by 12 points here. Trying to do anything. Find their way back into this game. Here's Simeon Brill for Fayetteville. He'll get it over to Schaefer. Schaefer now being guarded tightly by Leatu. Schaefer, ooh, pretty Euro step. That one's not going to fall, though. Layup no good for Schaefer. Rebounded by Kenny and Johnson, who dribbles it back out to the top of the key, and they're going to reset things here for Fayetteville with 5:32 to go. Here's DJ Hudson, crossover move. Tried to blow by Klein. Klein wouldn't let him do it. He'll kick it over on the wing to Daniels, who's going to reverse his side of the court. Daniels now tracking it into the lane. Foul called there on Springdale. Ryan Leatu will be whistled for that one. That'll put Byron Daniels at the line there for Fayetteville. His first free throw attempt is good. 5:20 remaining. Fayetteville ahead now by 13. Daniels converts the pair. 14-point advantage here for Fayetteville. Sisavon Landry back into the game for Springdale. He sat for a large portion of the third quarter. He's got some fresh legs, trying to blow by Bryson Daniels. Here's DJ Manuel. DJ picks up his dribble in the center of the lane. He'll give it up to Bledsoe. Bledsoe's mid-range jumper won't go. Landry tries to save the rebound. That falls into the hands of Johnson for Fayetteville. Johnson all the way up the court, trying to take it to the rack. He does, but he gets whistled for the foul as well. Oh, pardon me, they're not going to call an offensive foul. It's actually going to be on the defense here. Number 3, Taven Bledsoe will be charged for that one. 44-30 is your score with 4:49 to go in this quarter and in the game. Johnson's first one rattles out. Kenny and Thomas checking back in for Roland Klein, who's worked hard all night trying to get position down low on offense. Simeon Brill in, swapping out for Henry Sims for Fayetteville. Here's number 2 from Johnson. That one's also not going to fall. And we get a timeout on the floor. Coach Scott wants to figure out what he wants to do here in the final 4:44 of this game, and we're going to figure out what we want to do for dinner tonight. Back in just a minute here. You're watching the Springdale Athletic Foundation television.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown. hometown fresh.
Springdale and Fayetteville here in a battle of the 6A West. Fayetteville holds a 14-point advantage on the scoreboard with 4:44 to go in this game. Here's Kenyon Thomas now. He'll give it over to DJ Manuel. Sissavon Landry for Springdale. Back to Thomas. Gets it in low to Leatu. That ball is stolen away by DJ Hudson. DJ Hudson running the point break all the way down to Byron Daniels. He'll lay it in off the glass for two, and Fayetteville now with a 16-point lead. 4 minutes and 20 seconds here to play in this one. Sissavon Landry looking for a screen. He'll give one, tries to lay it up with the scoop shot, but that one's not going to fall. Springdale keeps the possession of this one. Fayetteville and their bench, they don't agree with that call. 4:06 to play. Springdale trailing by 16 points here. Sissavon Landry gets it into Leatu. Back up top now is Thomas. Thomas's shot won't go, and it's deflected on the rebound and ends up into the hands of Simeon Brill. Brill had it deflected in the backcourt, and he'll wind up with it anyway. Here's Kenyon Johnson now for Fayetteville. He'll skip it over to Brill. In the corner for Hudson. Hudson wanted to pull the trigger on the three-point shot. Didn't do it. His pass is deflected off a couple of Springdale Bulldogs, and it ends up in the hands of Kenyon Thomas. Thomas finds his man in the corner. A three-pointer won't go. That was number 3, Taven Bledsaw. Bledsaw's three is untrue. And it winds up back in the hands of Fayetteville, going back the other way. Kenyon Johnson now. On the fast break, he'll pull it up. Kick it over on the right side to Simeon Brill. Brill now leaves it for Hudson. Hudson's three-point shot, not going to fall. Rebounded right there by Bledsaw. Bledsaw gives it up on the right side to Landry. Landry wheeling and dealing, trying to make something happen. He skips it over to Hudson in the that was Manuel on the wing. His three's no good. Rebounded by Fayetteville. Layup off the glass. And the contact there for Kenyon Johnson. No call, but the layup is good. And it's 48-30 Fayetteville. Here's Sissavon Landry. He'll leave it in the middle of the lane there for Leatu. Leatu with the fancy footwork got an open shot, but Hudson hacked him a little bit, and Leatu's going to shoot 2 free throws right here with 2:39 to go and trailing by 18 points. It's 48-30 in favor of Fayetteville. Leatu knocks down the first free throw. And then a 30-second timeout here. I'll be back in just a minute. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
As we bring it back here, Orion Leatu's looking to finish up the back half of a pair of free throws. It's 31-48 with 2:39 to go. Springdale's going to need a high volume of shots to find their way back in this game. Leatu's second free throw rims out, and DJ Hudson skies to grab the rebound. Some good ball movement there from Fayetteville. They had a shot down low, but it's passed up by Schaefer. He'll give it up to DJ Hudson, who's going to go to the line here to finish the and one as he laid that one off the glass and finished it right there for Fayetteville. It's 50-31 with 2:24 to go. Klein and Hudson checking back in for Springdale in favor of Leatu and DJ Manuel. Count the and one for Hudson. He'll get the free throw to fall as Marco Johnson steps in place of Sissavon Landry. 2:24 to go. Springdale down by 20 points. 31-51 in favor of Fayetteville. Here's Fred Hudson. He gives it over on the right wing to Marco Johnson. Marco Johnson protecting the ball right there, but it's going to be knocked away anyway. Byron Daniels comes up with it for Fayetteville. And before he can get too far, Roland Klein's going to run right into the back of him and get whistled for a foul. Here comes Henry Sims into the game for the visiting Purple Dogs, as well as Gunnar Green now for Springdale. Byron Daniels at the line as Fayetteville is in the bonus. First free throw good for Byron Daniels, 52-31. And Daniels goes 2 for 2 at the stripe at that one. It's 53-31. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Springdale just trying to play for a little bit of pride at this point. Foul called down low on Fayetteville. Byron Daniels will be charged with that one. His second of the night. End of the game for Springdale. Here's number 24, Davis Trantham. That'll send Bledsoe to the bench to finish out this game. Trantham in the corner gets it over to Hudson, who skips it over to Green, who came open off the screen. His three-point shot won't go, and Johnson ripping it back the other way. His layup in transition is good, and Fayetteville ahead 31-55. Timeout call on the floor here to get a couple of substitutions in. We'll be back in just a minute. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good, but Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
.139 left to play here in this one. Jose Sandoval also checks into the game for Springdale. So it'll be Sandoval, Trantham, Manuel, Hudson, and Green to finish it off here for Springdale. Fayetteville also going to empty their bench a little bit here as well. Simeon Brill, Luke Barnett, Henry Sims. Nash WasteMiller also in there for Fayetteville. Chandler Cooper. Gunnar Green for three. That one's not going to fall. Rebounded by Barnett, but Manuel strips it away. He's got a layup on the other side. That one is true. It's 33-55. 1:15 to play. Fayetteville trying to get out of here. 6-0 in conference play and ahead in the 6A West. Here's Simeon Brill on the dribble drive. He gives it up to Cooper. Cooper. He'll get called for a charge right there. Somebody's owed a free pizza. That was Davis Trantham that stepped in the way of that drive. And he gets rewarded with possession on the other end. 55 seconds left to play in this one, and Fayetteville's going to walk away with a pretty sizable victory. It's 22-point deficit right now for Springdale. For three is Davis Trantham. He'll check into the game here at the final minutes. Knocks down a three, gets a charge call. Pretty good night for Davis Trantham. DJ Manuel now in with it. He'll give it up to Fred Hudson off the steal. But it's probably a little too late for Springdale here. 38-55 now with under 30 seconds to go. 21 seconds left. Cooper gives it to Nick Irvin, who also just checked in for Fayetteville. That one's ripped away right there by Jose Sandoval. Up the court to Manuel. Manuel's layup is good. Foul counted with .009 to go. Manuel was going to go to the free throw line to finish this one off. As Manuel gets that free throw to fall, that's going to bring a final score to your game here tonight. Springdale falls at home 41-55 to Fayetteville. The Fayetteville Bulldogs move to 6-0 in conference, and Springdale falls to 2-4. They'll be back at it here, boys and girls action for Springdale next Tuesday night, weather permitting, at Bentonville. For everybody out there listening on the Springdale Athletic Foundation Network, this has been Colton Little in place of Zach Arns. Stay warm, stay wonderful. You're listening and watching to Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.